Hi, my name is Kwabena and we're here to talk about SkyFALL. With me today is
Erefua
and Charles.
All right, so let's first take a look at the trailer.
Some men are coming to kill us. We're gonna kill them first.
SkyFALL, rated PG-13.
So, guys, what's your opinion on this trailer?
Well, it definitely makes me look forward to seeing the actual movie. It's been a long time coming, waited, and I can't wait. It's got the usual, the fight scenes, the stuff blowing up, the explosions, the beautiful women, the annoying villain, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I particularly like the fact that when you watch the trailer, you realize that it doesn't, there's a lot of suspense in there. The plot doesn't really come out very clearly, and a lot of things are happening. It's a typical Bond movie, and you see there's a lot of intrigue, and so I think it's going to be exciting. I like a couple of parts in the trailer. Daniel Craig resurrecting, kind of. Yeah, that was cool. So I'm looking forward to watching it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think they did not really give a lot away. They just given us too many action other than the usual Bond where you see women, with Bond hanging out and things.
Yeah.
This one you see a lot of action everywhere. So you're kind of expecting to see a lot of guns and not too much dialogue.
Yeah, the difference also is this particular Bond, Daniel Craig as Bond, they're portraying him as a person, a human being, as opposed to the other guys who were somewhat invincible. They had no problems, so to speak. And this man, he's a broken man. He's been through so much since they brought him in Casino Royale, and that whole issue that he had to go with. He lost his woman, and so on and so forth. And so it helps, I guess, the viewer relate more to him. I mean, you won't find yourself in situations like his, but still, it's something that you really kind of want to look forward to seeing and understanding.
All right, so let's talk about the director, Sam Mendes. I guess this is his first Bond movie.
Yeah.
He's been doing some other movies that we know of.
Apparently, he's the first Oscar-winning
Bond director.
Which is hard to sort of believe, but then I guess the other directors were not in it to win the Oscars. They were more in it to just follow
tradition
and the franchise and everything. And so I guess fans should be happy and honored that Sam Mendes took up this mantle and said, okay, I'll do a Bond movie for you, because he's had some great movies under his belt. A favorite of mine. He's had one, I think, American Beauty.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Exactly, one of the classics. And so to see what he's bringing to this movie is something wonderful.
Yeah,
really good.
I mean, for me, it's like this is like 50 years.
50 years of Bond,
Yeah, 50 years is a long time. I mean, some people say 25 years is a generation. So we've had two generations, that have watched Bond since 1962, and every generation is excited about Bond. If you look at the generations that have been privileged to watch Bond and are going to watch Bond, you realize that it's the typical story of a hero, of a person who overcomes adversity and at the end saves the day, and it's done with a lot of class and with a lot of savviness. And of course, Daniel Craig is not really my favorite Bond character, honestly. I like Pierce Brosnan. I thought Pierce Brosnan was really good, played the role really well. Sean Connery, I mean, he was the first Bond, so that thing still sticks there. Roger Moore, I thought, was excellent. He was really savvy, and of course, like all Bonds, very good with the ladies. So I don't know. What do you think about Daniel Craig, honestly?
I don't know. Same here. I wouldn't go for Daniel Craig. I'll go for Pierce Brosnan and Sean Connery. The reason is Sean Connery was like a typical Bond to me.
Yeah.
Typical Bond. And Pierce Brosnan was the offshoot of Sean Connery.
I don't know about that. I know everybody's going to say the women automatically would just, drink Daniel Craig's bathwater or something. But
women love the Rambos.
Well, it's not even about the bad boy image.
Yeah.
It's like I said, because he's a broken man. Sean Connery was a great Bond because he was the first.
Yeah.
Automatically. Roger Moore made it, I guess, a little more likable. Because he was, he brought the humor in there a little more. And yes, he was
very relaxed.
Definitely softer with the ladies.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan brought it in. I'm not even going to talk about George Lazenby because he just did his one.
He was a blip.
He did his one thing and that was it. He was a non-factor. I'm sorry for all the George Lazenby fans, but yes, he was.
Yeah.
Let's not even discuss Timothy Dalton.
No. Tim, good old Tim.
Yeah. We give respects to you. You did you too.
They had to find somebody, and I think he did okay to just bridge that gap. I mean, you can't go like 6 years without a Bond.
It was a temp job. It's okay.
So it was okay.
Great. It was great. Pierce Brosnan brought it back to the gadgets.
Yeah.
He made it about the gadgets again, about him, about the gadgets. It was great.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig is today's Bond. You can't fault that. You don't have to like him. You don't have to love him. But he's the Bond of today.
Of this generation.
Yeah. So yeah. Respects to Sean, respects to Roger Moore. Daniel Craig,
is
hello,
the man
how you
now.
doing?
I don't know, man. I'm just... It'll take me a while to warm up to him. Maybe the next Bond or this Bond when we go watch it, but I don't know.
3.
But the thing is, I'm still trying to find
a
bit of... You see, the thing is, Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
We got some humor in the action.
Yes.
I don't get that in Daniel Craig.
Yes.
I get the action.
It's dry humor.
A lot of action.
It's dry humor. There's a lot of action, but
no humor.
When was that ever like a bad thing?
No, it isn't. It isn't. But we're saying probably after SkyFALL or SkyFALL and 1 or 2 more.
What do you say about a man like that?
3 months ago, you lost the drive containing the identity of every agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
I made a judgment call.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
.007 reporting for duty.
Where the hell have you been?
Enjoying death.
I only have one question. Why not stay dead? There's no shame in saying you've lost a step.
I'm your new quartermaster.
You must be joking.
Also PPKS 9mm short. It's been coded to your palm print so only you can fire it. Less of a random killing machine, more of a personal statement.
Q.
007.
I want to meet your employer.
Be careful what you wish for.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
Not like this. Not like him.
Just look at you, chasing spies. England, the Empire. MI6. So old-fashioned. She sent you after me knowing you're not ready, knowing you would likely die. Mommy was very bad. The 2 survivors. This is what she made us.
Everybody needs a hobby.
So what's yours?
Resurrection.